knockout. So it's hard to foresee the fight, but the feeling that I have here that the fight's gonna over before the time ends, and it's gonna be a knockout.
And then throughout your training, how was your training?
So my training was so good. We had 8 weeks of preparation, and so we did everything. We did the wrestling, we did the ground game, we did the strike, we did a lot of conditional stuff too. So I'm pretty much in the best form.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Have a day
luck.
Lyoto, can you tell us how your style will match up with Chael Sonnen's? You have an 85% takedown defense, very solid defender, but Chael is a former Olympic wrestler, has an elite level of wrestling. How will your style match up with his on the ground?
So I've been fighting a lot of wrestlers in my career. So Chael, everyone has different style. Everyone has their particular way to fight. But I consider Chael Sonnen a good wrestler. But I know how to maintain the distance and to keep the distance and apply my technique. That's why I believe that my style is so good for me against Chael Sonnen.
Can you talk to us about your relationship with Jacob Stitch Duran? I spoke to him recently. He told me that standing up, he gives it to you on the stand-up, but on the ground, he thinks Chael will have the advantage. Can you tell us a little bit about your relationship with Jacob Stitch when he worked your corner?
The George, right? The Jacob, the wrestler guy.
No, Jacob Duran. Stitch, he was your cut man.
Oh.
Jacob Stitch, yeah.
Oh.
Can you talk to us about your relationship with him? I spoke to him recently. He told me about a little story that you told him, Jacob, in the ring, you are my father.
Yeah.
He said you were like a son to him. Can you talk to us about your relationship?
Stitch, you mean Stitch, right?
Stitch, yeah.
Stitch. So Jacob is such a nice guy. Since when I started fighting in UFC, he was with me in Japan. Actually, when I fought in Japan, he was there to help me out. I'm very thankful for Stitch, Jacob. So very nice, and we are good friends. Every time when I see him, it's kind of fun for me.
The other thing I wanted to ask you. So how are you? You said you're saying that this fight will go to a knockout. Like what round do you think that will come in? No, which round do you see the knockout coming in?
Oh, it's hard to, when you put the knockouts, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be the first round, the second round. I just have to wait for the right moment to apply my technique and finish the fight. I'm very patient.
Earlier today, you stated that Chael Sonnen has not been doing too much talking for this fight. I asked him about that earlier. Like, why is that? He said because you've been a gentleman, you've been a very nice guy. You're not deserving of that, but other opponents, they've been a little bit more disrespectful. That's why he said all the things he said. But he also said when he says those things, he proves to be a man of his word. So what are your thoughts on that? That you don't have to worry about him trying to get to your head. It's just, let's keep it professional. Let's settle it in the octagon.
That's good too. That's good. But I respect his way to promote the fight, but he has a lot of respect to me, and I respect a lot Chael Sonnen as well. And I believe it's gonna be a gentleman fight. So we're gonna respect each other, but we're gonna give our best inside the cage.
Lyoto, at your age, you have not shown any signs of slowing down. You can still compete at age 41. But how many more years do you think we can expect to see you in the octagon?
Oh, hard to say that. It's hard to say that, but I can say that every day I feel better because we had some different stuff in our training, and I can feel like I still have the power, I still have the strength, I still have the mobility, the agility to fight. When I still have the will to train and the will to go to the gym and to compete, I'll be competing.
All right, Lyoto, thank you so much for your time and best of luck to you. Thank you.
Lyoto, how are you? Chael's talked a lot about how this fight is personal for him because of your victory over Randy Couture. You've done so much in your career. Where does that victory in Toronto all those years ago rank for you?
Can you repeat the last one?
Yeah, where does that victory over Randy Couture rank for you in your career?
One of the best.
Yeah.
One of the best victory that I had, but especially because it was against Randy Couture and the way that was happening. So I did a different movement. I did a crane kick. It's not very common to see in MMA.
Absolutely.
And I can say like one of the best. I can say like probably my third or second.
Absolutely. Looking for another highlight reel finish this weekend as well.
Yeah, let's see.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the time.
I appreciate it.